What's up? I'm Tyler, and this is High Crucible Steels. Today I have a fun project for us to do. First up is I just made a new strop. If you've ever bought a strop before, make sure you don't throw it away, okay? The reason for that is because you can always peel off the old leather and put on new leather. This was an original strop that I bought from an online store. I believe it was Perfection, and you basically have put a new leather strop on there with 8 to 9 ounce veg tan leather. Okay, that's cowhide, and basically this is what it comes out to looking like. So I did get a little bit of glue on the top, but that's okay. You can sand that right off with a real light diamond stone or sandpaper, whatever you got. This is about 1200. Just gonna go real light around that area and just try and take off the top little layer there, not much more than that. As you can tell, you might not be able to see with the lighting, but I've already gotten most of it off just with that little bit. And this is not always necessary, obviously. If you're more careful with your glue, you won't have to worry about this. It's also not a bad idea just to kind of rough up the surface. I like my leather to be a little rougher. So, and for that reason, I actually use the other side sometimes. But whenever we're going down to 1 micron and below in size of compound, that's when we want to use the smooth side of your leather. Alright, so I got the most of that off to where I'm satisfied. Now, the next part is pretty simple. You will take a paper towel and set it right on top. Anything that you don't want to get diamond paste on, cover it up with another paper towel or two, like so. And grab the compound that you want to use. I'll be making this into this is a 1 micron, nope, excuse me, half micron. This is half micron by Stroppy Stuff diamond suspension, and it doesn't take but a couple of sprays. It'll be about 3 inches away, 3 to 2. All right, and then you take 2 fingers or 1, whatever you feel like. It's up to you. And you start spreading it out. All right, you can use pretty much whatever you want. I find that this stuff is not hard to put on like paste can be. Sometimes I'll put a little dollop on there so that it won't dry immediately. With this cowhide, this cowhide is pretty dry, and it soaks in that emulsion really quickly. That should be plenty. I have put a crap load on this, guys. You don't need this much, but I like to put more on mine. I feel like it just lasts a little bit longer and it does a little bit better. So that's why you see me doing that. I just try to get it as even as possible, and then we slide this over to the side because it is ready to go for the most part. And you can see whenever it dries, you'll see exactly where the glue touched. So you got to be real careful with your glue. That is sanded off, but you know, it's still going to show up.